Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Genshin Impact. So, we left off in the middle of a situation here. So we need to go check the situation outside the village chief's house. Which is very, very close. You are cute! That sounds like a battle. Oh my god, that's cute! Fireplace is so cute. Oh, look at the plants. Oh, everything is so pretty. I love the music. Sorry, it's every time I pick up this game, it's the first however long. It's just me looking at stuff because everything's so pretty. Okay, let's go outside. Go outside. All right. Ooh, hello. Yes. Wait, I know I need to go to the opposite direction. Let me just look around. Cause pretty. Ooh. Oh, the palm trees. Kitties! Hi. Oh, there are side quests here. Should I just start doing side quests as I see them? Just kind of mixing those side quests in between my main story progress, I think, because when am I ever gonna get them done otherwise?
Don't get hurt.
There's supposed to be a thing in here. Higher or low? Oh, it's gonna be up there, isn't it? Of course it is. Wait, there's sand dripping from there? That's kind of a cool detail.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
That's a good thing to say. Stay safe. Yeah. There's a couple of side quests here. You know what? Yes. Hi. Rose, oh Rose, grant me my wish. Blooming from a stone, the golden rose sang to me. She sang. That's a local Sumeru folk song called The Singing Rose, right? It's such a cute song. Too bad the boy ran off halfway through. Paimon would have loved to hear the whole thing and say hi to him. You must be new here. First time in our village? Yes. No wonder you've never heard of that folk song. Well then, are you scholars looking to study abroad in Sumeru? I know that there are many foreign scholars in the academia. We do know a lot of scholars, but we aren't quite like them ourselves. Technically, we're adventurers. The glorious world-trotting duo, Paimon and Coco. World-trotting? What's so funny? We're super famous adventurers, believe it or not. No, I wasn't mocking you, friends from far away. Just the opposite. It's a delight to hear uplifting stories like people traveling the world. When you're as detached from the world as I am, such enthusiastic remarks can really catch you off guard. I'm sorry if I offended you. My name is Sabah. I offer you my apologies as well as my welcome to the village. Ah yes, were you talking about the Rose folk song that Ziad was singing? Correct. We can talk more about it if you're interested. I hope it will liven up your journey. Are you going to sing for us, Sabah? Paimon's dying to hear the rest of it. Sorry, I'm not good at singing, but we can discuss what the song is about. Sure. So that kid sang about the rose granting wishes? Yes. In a tiny village like ours, we don't have a big Athenaeum? Athenium? I don't know how to pronounce that. Like they do at the academia, all our songs are passed down orally. It's my belief that the wish-granting flower in the song represents the collective imagination of our ancestors. In a harsh environment like the desert, water is an extremely vital resource, so they prized water-storing plants. So the more adverse the terrain, the more stories there are about plants. It's a reflection of our ancestors' yearning for a better life. At the same time, plants are also a part of the symbiotic relationship between our ancestors and the flora and fauna of the desert. However, Aru is built on sand, and the soil here is actually not suitable for the cultivation of Sumeru roses. The Sumeru roses I planted could never grow, so if you ask me, the golden rose in the song must have been a product of people's imagination. Hold on, Paimon can't keep up anymore. Is this what you usually talk with people about, Miss Sabah? I'm sorry. I thought since you were new here, you'd prefer such topics over farming or the weather. Paimon got lost somewhere between symbiotic relationship and the collective imagination. But don't worry, Paimon understood the last sentence. You said that the land here isn't suitable for Sumeru roses, right? We've also only seen them in places with moist soil. Well, this place is mostly sand after all. Roses sure are picky customers. Speaking of roses, I was thinking that since you two are adventurers, perhaps I could hire you two. Now we're talking. We're battle-hardened adventurers. We can do any job, no problem. So what can we help you with? I know it's ridiculous to want roses that don't belong here to bloom, but regardless, I still really want to see them. I'm embarrassed to even say it, but that is my wish. Based on what I know about roses, they will grow if fertilized with highly concentrated dendro, even if you grow them in sand. But it's near impossible to get such fertilizer out here, so I'm wondering if you may be able to get your hands on some. Dendro? Yes, dendro promotes plant growth and works especially well on poor crops. But I'm just a normal person without a dendro vision, and I lack the resources to obtain effective fertilizer. If it's just dendro you want, this is pretty easy. We got this. We got this. Look for the objective. Paimon understands that feeling. It's like when you're already full but still feel the urge to eat when... You know what? They're actually the same obsession, just for different things. That's why we've got to help her. Use the power of dendro to... One day I would love to be able to read what things are here without being... Alright, power of dendro. Wow, we're gonna need a friend.
I'll lead the way.
Thank you.
I'll whip one up in no time.
So... Let's do this.
Brah.
Seems like it.
Sia.
Can you wield dendro? Are you someone with a vision? I haven't met anyone like that in a long time. What a nostalgic feeling. It should be fine now, right, Miss Sabah? That's right. They should sprout soon if powered by dendro. Let's just wait for a while. Gradually, sprouts begin peeking out of the soil. Oh, it's that quick. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. They're sprouting. Paimon knew you could do just about anything, Coco. The results were immediate as I thought. Thank you. Too bad there are no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. You can't rush such things. Plants have to go through stages of growth. That you were able to make them sprout is already quite amazing. Give the roses some more time to take in the nourishment. It will be better for them as well. I'm very grateful to you as it is. I wouldn't wish to bother you further. Just drop by and see them in your spare time. That would be enough. See? Quest done. This is how I'm gonna want to do these. I'm gonna need to change this part. Barbara?
I'll take care of it.
Yes, you will. You will take care of us. Okay. Alright. Ooh, we have another one. So I guess we're doing side quests. Ooh, questions. Oh, hello there. Judging from your attire, I take it you're not from around here. We don't get a lot of other outsiders here. I clocked you as being from somewhere else the moment I laid eyes on you. Making a living here is tough for outsiders. From what you're saying, you're also from somewhere else, aren't you? You can tell? My name's Boniface. My associate and I traveled to Sumeru City from Mondstadt to trade in some supplies. We're in the desert on the request of a researcher from the academia. You came to the desert from Mondstadt to do business? Of course. Since you managed to make your way to a place as remote as this, you two must have been around the block too, I suppose. Of course. And we know your hometown pretty well too. Well now, then speaking of which, you must also know what sets Mondstadters apart from others. Freedom! You drink like fish. Freedom. That's right. What we Mondstadters value most of all is freedom. Right. What I meant to say was that what we Mondstadters value most is freedom. How does that saying go again? Go with the wind. Come on, it's actually let the wind lead. Yes, right, that's the one. When the north wind began to blow, some dandelion seeds were blown across the sea to Inazuma, while others were swept away to Liyue. As for me, I guess I was favored by the Anima Archon. I didn't stop at Liyue and got blown all the way to Sumeru. The climate and the way of life here might be a far cry from that of Mondstadt, but I'm here, and I intend to make the best of things. My god, look at how cute this place is. So cozy. Paimon gets it. But you just said it's hard for outsiders to make a living here, right? Did something happen? Oh well. I accepted that Academia's researcher's commission, didn't I? Terzad? That's the researcher's name. He took 2 mercenaries with him to look for some ruins, probably for some archaeological research. I don't really know about much about academia stuff. In addition to providing them with some supplies, my associate and I also rented a few sumpter beasts out to them. Noctical, my associate, was worried that they'd struggle to steer the sumpter beasts, so he decided to go with them. We originally arranged to use a dusk bird to send messages every once in a while, so that I could be informed of their progress or raise supplies to send to them as the situation required. We did exchange messages this way at first, but I haven't heard a peep from them for the last 2 days. Paimon hopes there wasn't any sort of an accident. That's what I've been worrying about. That's why I was thinking about posting a commission with the Adventurers Guild. But as they say, what good's a distant well when you're already parched? Kitty. Oh, well, isn't this a coincidence? We're licensed adventurers. So, you're young adventurers, but the desert is still a dangerous place. Wouldn't it be better for locals or adventurers with more experience to do this? We have experience. Are you underestimating us? You've left Mondstadt, so maybe you're out of the loop. But you should know that Coco isn't just any ordinary adventurer. She's an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. wait, then you must be the celebrated Coco. Oh, then you have heard? That's right. This is the renowned Coco, and Paimon is the famed Paimon. Goodness gracious. Please excuse my rudeness. I never expected to meet a big hero in a place like this. And a little hero too. In that case, I have nothing more to say. I just worry that you may have some other important missions at hand. We have a few. Like saving a city or something. And don't have the time for a menial commission like this one. It's not like we're always doing over-the-top stuff like that. We take ordinary commissions too. You mean you'll take this commission? That's fantastic. I knew heroes had hearts of gold. Of course, you wouldn't turn your backs on someone at death's very door. We haven't agreed to anything yet. And anyway, don't just throw death around like that. You'll jinx people. Then I'll just have to return to the city alone and submit a commission to the Adventurers Guild. By the time someone accepts the commission, those 4 could already be, alas. If you two could take a little time out of your busy schedules to take this commission, I'll definitely come up with some way to make it worth your while. Right, that the researcher from the academia is also quite the generous client. I can picture it now. Just as they run into some trouble, Coco, a true hero, descends from the heavens to save them. That should secure you double the payment, right? This deal is a sure bet. What do you think we should do? If they're in danger, we have to help them. We'll do it for the Mora. If they're in danger, we have to help them. Great, fantastic. There's hope for my Cyrus yet. Cyrus? Yes, Cyrus is the name of one of the sumpter beasts I rented to them. Cyrus, isn't that... Does the actual Cyrus know about this? Well... It's fine, just don't tell him. No one will know. Wait, what are they talking about? Anyway, the researcher and the others left the village and headed west. The trails here are a bit hard to make out, but you should be able to find them by following the footprints. I'll leave the rest to you. This seems like a bigger quest thingy. What the heck did I just start? Did I just start a huge quest chain? Well, I've got a few of those as well. See, I'm never gonna run out of things to do. Why is there something new here? 2 days. You hear that there's a scholar out in the wild who's trying to recruit people to participate in a strange mirror-related activity. Maybe you should go take a look. What is this? Inscribed mirror. Sounds like I should do that quickly. My god. Alright, we have a few things to do. Let's just start with whatever we have closest. Which right now is our main objective. What quest am I following right now? Like, navigating. Alright. Well, let's do this thing, because it's right at our doorstep. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing those side questies on a camera so that I can actually get them done. But I'm gonna do them like whenever we're close to them. There's things in there. See, I'm getting sidetracked already. Henna berry. Wonder what we really need henna berries for. For tattoos. Hello, cutie. Where did you go? Where are you leading me? You are leading me far away from my quest, but that's okay. I am just gonna go where the wind blows. I'm not gonna stress about progress. We're just gonna do whatever feels fun. Now that seems cruel. Here we go. Where did you go, cutie? There's your home. Wait, how did you get there? Did I go past you? I think I went past you. There we go. home.
What a bountiful harvest!
Yeah. Now, is there an easy way for me to get back to my quest? Just going the way I came, I think. This is probably going to be the easiest way. I'm not that far, am I? No, I think it was here. Ooh. Blue sand piles. Who knows what lies beneath these small piles of sand that are easily scattered by the power of animal? Well, what does that look like? To me, it looks like a chest.
Chests appearing out of thin air? This needs research.
Good idea for the desert region. That kind of a chesty thing. Oh, okay, we're fighting. Oh, right! Her!
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
While we were busy taking side quests about roses, planting roses and stuff. Sorry. Right, we met Candace. Love her aesthetics. If I ever get her, like, accidentally, by luck, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Let us help.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Okay.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Hello.
Nice
Oh,
and
sorry.
spicy.
Wrong button
Animal
memory.
test
I don't know why
6308.
that happened.
Swirl, Mark 2. Yeah. Here comes another wave. When are they ever gonna
Okay.
let up? Yeah.
Ooh, you are destroying me.
I'll protect us.
Alright. Whoa.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, can't do that yet. Well, that's not gonna do much before I get my fire.
Animal test 6308.
There we go. Much
The
better.
creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Not yet.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's weathering. So, Irminsul's weathering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
Village keeper. Mad scholars.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tainari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him. It'll be fine. Dayan and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Alright.
Let's dance.
Yeah, let's... Actually, no need for dancing. Didn't realize we were so close to this one. Beautiful.
When in Aru Village, please respect the local customs.
Hi. Hello. I want to get back into the card game. So what's up ahead? It depends what you mean by up ahead. On one side, you have the Aru village. As you can see, it is a village bordering the desert and is home to us, the people of the desert. Though we are cut off by the wall of Samuel, this is still a safe place that welcomes those who wish for rest. Travel can be exhausting, and the desert is perilous. If you wish to stop for rest during your journey, this is the place to be. What about the other side? That place is unfamiliar to me. When I was still working with the Aramites, I did go to Port Ormos several times, but all the work we got usually involved kicking people while they were down. Well, that's not nice. I decided it wasn't for me, so I left. I never left the village since then. The only things I learned there that are worth mentioning are things I learned from the School of Hard Knocks. And well, now I use them to protect the village. That suits me just fine. Could you tell me more about yourself? If you're looking to get some intel on the pretext of small talk, then you're come to the wrong person. In any case, our village has never been home to any secrets. This is a place of exile for the academia. Most people struggle to even make ends meet. Never mind have any manner of strange thoughts. Secondly, we, the desert people, consider this place our final home. We will defend it no matter the cost. So it doesn't matter what your reasons are. If you threaten the stability of the village, we, the Aru village guards, will take action against you without a second thought. Right. I'm not going to talk to every single NPC, but I'm going to talk to them occasionally. Alright, up. Sure, that works.
What's the big deal?
Alright.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
It looks like I can pick something up from the palm trees. I didn't know that.
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
Oh.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Must have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
We've just met the Duke, so...
So, what do you make of the story?
That mad scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
Duke! She also saved me once not long ago. We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Your grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Yes.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Poor kid.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Yes, let's go talk to the pretty lady. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks,
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
"You're so cute."
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Eremite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression.
His grandpa no longer recognized him.
It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Alright. Oh! Wait. Chapter 3, Act 4. Wait, how many chapters are there out right now? No, sorry, acts in this chapter. Isn't 4 kind of far already?
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Okay. See one of those in there. So many things.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh. Hello, kitty. Lower. I'm too high up.
Stay safe. Don't get hurt.
Will do. Oh, that's where I need to be. Let me see what I can collect from the tree now that I reload. Oh. Well, it's close enough. Igelinoknut. What? It's a cooking ingredient. A fruit that grows on evergreen trees within desert oases. The flesh under the tough skin is thick, sweet, and delicious, making it an important food source amongst the desert peoples. Alright. Got something like that.
Join the Aramites. Embrace a wonderful new life.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Space out.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough Mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
What's wrong, Senno? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
King Dashred and the Three Magi. I'm staying quiet as I
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah. Bro, this
Bro.
guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madman will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it.
Poor guys.
At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
Relax, dude.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes. Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Will do. Cute.
I hope I can be as cool as Candace one day.
Oh. Well, Candace is very cool.
Join the Eremites.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa?
You lead the way.
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Alright, it's good that he understands that it's not actually his grandpa, that it's just a person who looks like him.
Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
I'm a little bit tired.
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
I have Tainari.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It'll be more efficient if we split up. Look for clues nearby. There's supposed to be a thing in here. Oh, yes. Oh god, no, I'm not interested. Thank you, bye. Oh god, I can't get back down. Can I? Yep, that seems to work. I'm good. In a cutscene, they can't kill me, right? I mean, thunder can get me in a cutscene.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. You fall for that kind of thing all the time, Paimon. You get lured away by food.
Hey! What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Pizza. Mozzarella pizza. Yes. That's what I'm having today. Now I'm hungry. My god. Ugh.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
My stomach started growling when we talked about pizza. That's bad.
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
All right. I'm no longer being attacked. Ooh, shiny. Alright. Should I do... Ooh. 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 We could... How does this work? Does this path go through here? Oh, let's test it out. Exploring it is! I think I'm going in the opposite direction where I thought I was going. Ooh! Sightseeing! What is that? I didn't even see that.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
What the heck is that thing? Something really weird is going on and around here. So yeah, I was looking at the map and I was thinking like, why did I thought that I would end up on that side, but no, I ended up on this side and now I'm lost. Could I get up there? How far up do I need to get?
I haven't been out in a while.
Could we climb that high? I doubt it. I don't think there's any way to climb there from here. Can we climb there from the other side? I need to stop the episode soon. I need to go eat. I'm really hungry. Haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Oh right, this will help us get up. But there are enemies up top. That's gonna trigger that, and that's gonna trigger enemies, but that's okay, because I've got fighting skills.
Stand clear.
I cannot die. That's enough skill, right? We good. There we go. Oh, there's a chest in there, but there's a lot of friends in there. What is that thing with the thing on in the head? I want the chest. Dang it. Oh, it's an enemy! Okay.
Animal hypostasis and you.
Oh, let's have a party.
Animal test 6308.
Activation and scorching. In Sumeru, special creatures exist that can transform due to stimuli from external elemental energy. These are referred to as Trilakshana creatures. When they come into contact with electro or pyro, they will enter either an activated or a scorched state. Use these objects and the unique abilities of their various forms to aid in your adventure. Not sure if I understood that. But I got a chest. That's something.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
So how far am I now from the... Oh, God, I'm not... I think I'm going in the right direction, but then it turns out I'm like so much further away than I thought. I need to get up there. Alright, let's see this side. I feel cheated!
Stand clear.
cutie. Don't take me to anywhere that's... Oh god, what is that swirly? Don't take me anywhere that's scary. I see a sparkly. Thank you. Oh, we're close to one of those things. Oh, just a sec. Oh, what a cutie! Look at that! Scarab. I picked it up.
Someone needs assistance.
They always do, don't they? That's why we're here. We're giving assistance. Oh my god, I can see that thing from here again. This has been kind of a mess of an episode, I feel like. But that's fine. We like those, don't
All
we?
in a day's work.
I have to say, those are the kind of episodes that I like the most. Not just, you know, this game, but just games in general are the kind of things that don't just follow strictly. You know, when people are just being people. I was close to that thing and then I went far away. You know what? That was lower down. It's easier to get lower down. Let's try to get this one first.
Someone needs assistance.
Can I use this to go up? Whatever that swirly is. No,
I'll catch up.
I don't need
Someone
it.
needs assistance.
Got it. Ooh, I wonder if I'm gonna be able... I'm not gonna do this now. No. But I'm wondering when the time comes... Oh, I can't glide that far. To get that. But what the heck is that thing? Obviously, don't tell me. No spoilies. Oh my god, that's a storm. There are so many things in here. This place is weird. There's a, like, I feel like there's so much more happening in the world. Alright, another goal. Let me actually do it this way. Navigate. That's my next goal.
Someone needs assistance.
I'm seeing something. Again, I feel cheated.
Absorption test.
Hello, cutie. You're an enemy! Oh, I thought you were just part of the world. I mean, I not that you're not part of the world, but just...
Swirl, Mark 2.
Oh, right, I get a buttload of meat from these. That was a good accident again. A happy accident. Why are they... I'm not asking questions, just... Oh my god, look at that thing. Hi, wanna party?
Steady as...
Fire! It's one person. Hello. Gooba? Could we talk about your... Okay,
As a dutiful maid woman.
Gooba was feeling a little bit disoriented and didn't know where the enemies were. Is that enemy still alive? Ow! Hello, that was rude. Good job, Gooba! Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you were still alive. Sorry, my bad. Alright. Did a thing. Alright, here we go. We are close to that thing. What the heck is in there? Like, there's some kind of a... There are so many weird structures in here. Wait. There's a key thing in there. There's so much to explore. We're getting this one. Haha! Found you. There's enemies in here, right? Are those enemies? No, those are the things that I've been collecting. Hello. Wait. Oh yes, this one. Got it. Alright. I don't think there's any urgent stuff here. See, this is good. I got a few of these. Eye of the Sands. Well, that it really looks like it is. Oh my gosh. There's an enemy in here. Dendrohypostasis. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's one in here as well. Ashavan Realm. Alright, let's go back to the town. Although, I do need to start ending the episode. So maybe, actually... Maybe we watch this.
The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Oh?
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I feel like I've heard these names somewhere before.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
That's so cute. It's got like ears and it's a heart and you burn candles in there. That's adorable.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright. There's something in here. Like, it's here. It is close, but I cannot see it. It's up there, isn't it? Alright, anyways, before we go to our next adventure, we're gonna leave this episode here, and we're gonna continue next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!